Welcome to your Daily Writing Habit, episode number 677. If you're writing a book or thinking about it, or maybe you've started writing your book but you're having some trouble getting it done, you are in the right place. Good morning. Happy Saturday, everyone. I'm your host, Christine Whitmarsh. If you're looking for me online, look for Christine Inc., like that stuff we write with. Each day, I'm sharing with you the writing habits I've learned over my 19 years as a ghostwriter, book coach, and author. I have found that three things in particular have a huge impact on your success as an author, and they have the ability to turn someone who maybe doesn't even see themselves as a writer, but they'd like to write a book. Well, these three things can turn them into a published book author. They are writing fundamentals, productivity, and mindset habits. Here's today's quote. "Blindness is an unfortunate handicap, but true vision does not require the eyes." Helen Keller. That quote will make a lot more sense momentarily. And once again, good morning, everyone. Happy Saturday, my fellow authors. What we do on Saturdays is we get those creative writing gears cranking. And if you're working on a manuscript, maybe this is a nice little break from it with the creative writing assignments I offer up every Saturday. Or if you're not working on a manuscript, maybe this will change that. Maybe this will inspire you by getting those creative muscles toned. How many metaphors for writing can I come up with here? So here's a little background on today's assignment. In a recent Lyra lesson, some of you know I take circus classes at a circus school. It's also known as aerial hoop. It's the hoop, it's pretty self-explanatory. The hoop that's up in the air where you do stuff on. My amazing coach, Brittany, did a mind-body experiment with me as a way of connecting my mind, body, and the Lyra. You see, I am a massive overthinker by nature. Shocking, right? That a writer would be an overthinker. Well, doing physical pursuits like being an aerialist doesn't really work well with overthinking. So in all her brilliance and knowing me as well as she does, Coach Britt decided to tackle this issue head on in our recent private lesson. So how did she do this? Well, she made me do Lyra while blindfolded. That's right, aerial hoop, blindfolded. Talk about a circus trick, right? She wrapped a bright red blindfold around my head and had me do a variety of basic sequences. And I will tell you, I loved it. The process was so liberating. I've been doing this for a few years, so it wasn't really anxiety producing. I know where the hoop is at this point. So I just really enjoyed every minute of it. And then I was finally able to free my mind and melt into the experience of hoop and stop obsessing about every detail. It's amazing what happens when you take one of your senses away. Removing that one sense seemed to finally turn off, albeit temporarily, my overthinking brain. I stopped worrying, and as a result, I actually performed better in some cases. There was a move I've never been able to do, a transition, and blindfolded, I was able to do it. So really, really great experiment. And you probably know where I'm going with this by now, right? Yep. For this weekend's writing assignment, I am challenging you to close your eyes, or you can blindfold yourself if you're really into that, but close your eyes and freestyle write. And I think typing might be easier so you don't write all over the page and you don't have to worry about like staying on a line. So typing might actually be easier for this experiment. So blindfolded typing, I think, is the assignment. See what happens when you remove one of your senses. See how many aspects of writing that you stop worrying about and what comes forward as a result. Hope you enjoy this assignment and tell us all about it in my Inc. Authors group on Facebook. I will post the link in the show notes as always. Also in the show notes, I'm going to grab a link. There's a video of me doing blindfolded Lyra. So I'll put a link to that in the show notes as well. Thank you for joining me here on your Daily Writing Habit, where I'm helping you write and finish writing an awesome book. Until tomorrow, happy writing.